It's been more than a month since Superstorm Sandy disrupted life throughout the Northeast with particular devastation in New Jersey and in the waterfront communities of the outer boroughs of New York City. The families of nearly a dozen players on the Xavier High School football team were profoundly affected by the displacement and the devastation of that storm. Coach Chris Stevens asked his players whether the season should be canceled, and their resounding answer was no. And Xavier, then seemingly touched with something special, won a pair of playoff games. Jeremy Schaap was in Uniondale, Long Island last night as Xavier played in the championship game.
It's Saturday night on Long Island, and the Catholic High School Football League AA title game is about to take place. For the Knights of Xavier, a Jesuit school in Manhattan that draws students from all over the city, the journey here was more challenging than anyone could have imagined.
Breaking news now in our continuing coverage of Hurricane
We're standing on a part of the boardwalk here in Rockaway Beach. It was picked up and carried here from hundreds.
A fire there has destroyed at least 50
They are now calling this fire here in Breezy Point the worst fire in New York City history.
It took anything that was in its
111 homes were scorched, burned to a rubble.
He has never seen anything like this. That's the latest live in Rockaway.
We have 43 guys on the varsity club, and we have 11 players out of their houses.
After Hurricane Sandy tore through New York, fully a quarter of the team was in temporary housing. Yet the Knights are here, playing against St. John the Baptist for a championship.
We just wanted to get to the finals because that would extend the season for 10 more days, and it's 10 more days of camaraderie to help these kids that are out of their houses.
Among those kids, senior Ryan McDade, who plays mostly on special teams. He was number 22, but now he wears number 2. Like all the rest of his possessions, his uniform was lost in the fire that destroyed his home in Bell Harbor, Queens. Much more was nearly lost.
He grew up pretty fast. I needed him to, you know. It got a little shaky for a while, but he helped me out big. He got us all out of there. He went in the garage in 5 feet of water. Got the surfboards out, got the kayak, and he had to put my mother-in-law on a kayak and pulled her to safety.
He said, Coach, I was just doing what I needed to do in a bad situation. I said, yes, that's what a hero does, son.
Ryan McDade knows something about heroism. His father, Steve's 3 brothers, and their father were all New York City firefighters. With significant contributions from the 11 players left homeless by Sandy, including Ryan Kilgallen, who sparked their offense, the Knights led 21-7 at halftime. In the second half, they scored 2 more touchdowns. They eventually win 35-14. Less than 5 weeks after Sandy took so much from so many of them, there's good reason to celebrate.
Yeah, Xavier's known for overcoming adversity. You know, the past 2 weeks, we couldn't even find a practice field. You know, we've been practicing in our gym, in our cafeteria, and we've been using everything we had just to come out here and win the most important game of our lives.
You're the feel-good story of Sandy.
Great stuff. Jeremy Schaap reporting. Senior Ryan Kilgallen ran for 3 touchdowns. Junior Trey Solomon ran for a pair. Kilgallen, like Ryan McDade, is the son of a retired fighter, and he was displaced from his home by Hurricane Sandy.